Hi, Stitcher.
Hi!
Welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 29. Today is Sunday, May 10th, 2020, and this is a channel about cross stitch
And friendship, and rambles, and shenanigans.
and lots of silliness.
Lots and lots of silliness.
I am Laura,
And I'm Keisha.
and today is Mother's Day, and it's Keisha's first Mother's Day. Yay!
My first Mother's Day! A very well-contained Mother's Day, but a Mother's Day nonetheless.
And all is well with baby. Did you have checkups this week?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing fine, moving, not wanting to get pictures taken at the ultrasound. Like, he forcibly rolled over onto his stomach so that they couldn't take the right pictures. I just have a stubborn child. It's fine.
You will have the patience to deal with that. So.
Oh, I hope so. My mom will say it's good payback. So.
And you got some goodies this morning?
I did. So my husband, very nice. He works overnights, and so he usually gets home when I'm waking up in the morning. And he came into our room, and he had this beautiful bouquet of flowers, which is kind of a big deal because we've been together for almost 7 years, and he's only ever bought me flowers once. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty exciting. And then he was trying to get waffles from like IHOP or something, but he was having a hard time getting through to get them. So he went to the grocery store and bought little mini funfetti cupcakes. And because I love funfetti cupcakes, and excuse me, I have been wanting cake like nobody's business. But I have gestational diabetes, so it's kind of hard for me to be able to have those things. So he bought mini ones and put exactly how many I was allowed to have on a plate and gave me a glass of milk. And he's like, Happy Mother's Day.
Katie and I went out and got smoothies. I have Greek yogurt and strawberries and blueberries, which I absolutely love. And we tried to stop and go through and pick up some breakfast, but every place was crazy.
Right.
Because now all those people who would normally go out for a meal on Mother's Day have to go through the drive-through. So
yeah.
And I'm sure restaurants will be crazy today.
Oh, I'm sure.
And you know what? A big shout out to all those people working at the restaurants and the grocery stores. Of course, we always recognize, the hospital workers and the firemen and policemen and those public safety people who are out on a regular basis. But please be kind to your people working in the food service industry.
Right.
So
right. They're doing the best that they can too.
Yeah. So, and generally, I mean, we've had some orders messed up, and we've just called in, and we've had a mixed bag of how they handle things. But in general, they want to give you exactly what you order and the best experience possible. But sometimes things happen.
Right.
So,
especially whenever you're in business that doesn't do like carry out as often, and your entire business model has been switched to that.
Yes. So, and remember those people, because that's how we're keeping them in business. We found out this weekend that, I think I had told you that our favorite little Mexican place was trying to decide whether they would be able to reopen after COVID. Mm-hmm. They have come back and made an announcement that they are opening.
Oh, good. You get to go have your breakfast tacos.
Yes, I'm so excited. Katie said we should go have breakfast tacos this week. So who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Tell you next week. And I have some other Mother's Day stuff, but I'm going to show you during Stash because that's what most of it is. I will say that I have no idea what Mother's Day dinner will be tonight. I just know that Jeff has planned something and he'll be fixing it.
Right. And I don't know on this end either. Who knows what my husband is up to? I wasn't expecting cupcakes and flowers in the morning, but here we are.
That's so fun. Okay, so you want to go for finishes?
I do. So we both have a finish this week, and it was a start and a finish yesterday.
Yes.
So we both worked on You Be Well, which is the Be Well and Stitch freebie from Shepherd's Bush. And like I said, we started this yesterday and finished it yesterday, and I don't think either of us used the called for at all.
No. We kind of maybe made no. I don't think so. So mine is on 10 count Tula. It's doubloon from Picture This Plus. And so it is big, and Keisha called it the Cheshire Cat sheep because he does look a little crazy. That's mine.
I love him.
Okay, and I'm going to leave mine there while you hold yours up first, and then I'll pull it down.
All right, well, I stitched mine on 28 count even weave in the color Lemonade from Color and Cotton, but I stitched him over one.
Look how cute those are. So you can tell we both used a bobbin on here just to show you what they look like. Mine is all done in pearl cottons. Yours is in regular floss?
I have some overdyed floss, and then I use some DMC. I was trying to use Whisper for the sheep, but I put it in and took it out several times. It was just a little bit too much for the over one stitching, and it didn't look right.
It was just not having it, was it?
I like that we both did blue flowers, since it's a purple flower that's charted, and that we both decided to do blue.
Yeah, I was looking through, and the purples that I had in pearl cottons were all very dark.
Oh,
And
right.
I didn't think I wanted something really dark. So, and like the center of my flower is more bright gold because the yellows were fading in so much. They were fading out so much against the fabric, and I just didn't think they'd look pretty. I thought the flower would be very washed out if I did that. So anyway, that's the only finish I have this week.
Yeah, same here.
So stash, do you have some stash?
I do have some stash. So last week after our video, I went out to the mailbox and saw that I did get my Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month this month. And this is the color I got.
And yours is different than mine.
Yeah, usually we get the same color, but not this time. And this is a 28 count Lugana, and it's the color Moss. And I just love this. I can't wait to use it for something.
And if you don't know, Keisha's favorite color is green.
So I'm pretty excited to find something to put on that.
This is a big hit. Is that your only stash this week?
I have a little bit more. So last week I was also talking about how I was waiting for my big 1, 2, 3 stitch order to come in so that I could have all of the flosses I needed for my Mania projects. So I got them. So these are all of the dinky dies that I'll be using on Joy from the Blue Flower, which we'll start today.
Ooh.
And they're just so pretty. I'm so excited. I've never worked with silks before, so I'm excited to try those out. And then here is my great big bag of floss.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm not going to take it out and show you each one individually because we'd be here all day.
You had a little bit there.
Right. So that's my stash from this week.
Okay, I've been bending over. You guys can see me doing this, I know. I'm just trying to pick up some things. So while we were out, I got this big book of stickers, and it's to go in my journal that I've been writing in. So it has just a ton of stuff. Anybody who has scrapbooked and used Me and My Big Ideas, that's who does the Happy Planner. And there are just all sorts of fun stickers and things to put in the book.
Awesome.
So I will get to start playing with that.
Nice.
And that'll be fun. The non-exciting stash that is necessary. 2 sets of Flossway bags. Actually, 3 came, but Katie kept one because she knew that I would probably put more stuff in. And then I ordered, I'm hoping, oh, they are in here. I needed some new petite needles because I'm bad and I leave my needles in with my project. So this is what 50 Bowen petite, not Bowen, I say the wrong thing, Mary Arden petite needles looks like.
Wow.
There are 50 there. And like I looked at it and I thought, am I sure that they didn't just send me the 25? And I counted and I was over 20 and still had quite a few to go. So nope, they sent it to me. And then you had to spend a certain amount of a certain amount to get any to even place an order with this company. It was Anita's Little Stitches.
Hmm.
And she has really good service. I really like her. So I ended up buying a piece of Northern Cross tea-dyed linen 35 count. And this thing is 36 by 27. It is, I mean, it is huge. So it's like a half yard of fabric. This is half of it.
Wow.
So I still, it's still folded in half there. Um, this was really reasonable. I bought, so a half yard, think about that. I just showed you basically a quarter yard, but a half yard and it was $32.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
is.
So, and I've just noticed recently that my neutrals are lacking a little, so I thought I would, try and get that. Then the other thing I ordered, you're going to be so excited. I was looking for a kit for Jeff, and I found it. When we've played games for a long time, like family games with board games and things. And we used to play pinochle with my mom and dad. And no matter what I did, my husband always had an ace. So I started calling him Ace in the Hole, which has been, because it was in the hole in his hand. And then I just shortened it to Ace. I found this.
Nice. You're going to stitch a Mill Hill.
I am. Now, this Mill Hill happens to be on Ada. It's 16 count Ada. And we had it out of here and it's pretty stiff.
Right.
So I may have to throw it in the dryer or something and see if I can get it to loosen up a little bit. Not a ton, but a little. But then because I bought that, I had to get another one and I got this.
Oh, I love that.
And it is on perforated paper. This one's just called Sugar Skull.
Uh-huh.
Look at all those beads, and there's a little button down here, which I had to find. It's right there.
Oh man, I'm so excited for you. That's going to be so much fun.
And my other one was just called Ace, and I don't know. So they have the whole series, which I'm not going to get because obviously I just wanted this for Jeff. But they have one of every card, one of every suit.
Oh, wow.
So, of course, the queen is the Queen of Hearts.
Right.
And then, I'm sorry, the stash section is going to be real long today, you guys.
That's okay. This is exciting.
Katie and I have been both kind of doing a little shopping off and on online. And, I have one more kind of not so exciting thing, maybe. Where'd it go? I don't know if I brought it in. We'll see it when I get there. So I don't even know whose is whose in here. We kind of share stash. I think, oh, here it is. There's my floss because I haven't even taken it out of the bag yet. So, and it's mostly for my floral Death Star. Which, yeah. Okay, so the first one I have is Star Spangled Spectacular from Souvenirs of the Souvenirs of the Heart series from Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. I'm going to scoot real close. There you go.
Well, it's hard for you to resist a bird. I'm sure you love that bird.
And actually, Katie bought that one.
Uh-huh.
So then I did not pull things out of bags. So when we get that far, I'm sorry, you guys. Then we got Celebrate Halloween from Madame Chantilly.
I love this one.
So cute. They do a close-up that's kind of laid sideways, just so you can see it bigger. It's really cute.
I love that spider with the little party hat.
Oh yeah, and I like this crazy little ghost with the wide open mouth.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good too.
So, Katie said she's not sure about the pattern pages. I'm going to show you this from way back here. Cut into a lot of pieces, and you really have, you never get a picture of the whole pattern together.
Oh, right.
She's feeling like maybe that will be a little challenging for her. Then she got this After the Roses from Ink Circles.
Oh, that's pretty.
I like the small piece.
Uh-huh.
I just think that's really, really pretty. Then she hit some Prairie Schooler. So she got, you know what? I'll skip it because there's more Prairie Schooler back here. Yeah, I'll put it back a couple. We had gotten this for the retreat, and so we had to go back and buy it for ourselves. Huckleberry Farm from the Blue Flower.
I love that one. I'm gonna have to get
Yeah.
that one.
And then another one, this one had been on my wish list, and Katie really liked it when I showed it to her. So it's Annie B's Folk Art, God Save the Queen.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that fabulous?
That is.
Now this one is a cardstock pattern, just a heavy pattern, and like the patterns on the back. That's it.
Right.
Okay, now Prairie Schoolers. So she got this little one. Who's there?
I love this one.
Isn't that fun?
Mhm.
Katie, did you have another little one?
No, that was it. I found the witch one.
Oh, that was mine. Okay. Then she also got Trick or Treat. I love this little band of the trick or treaters.
Yes.
And I may pull that out to do. And then I think I can just kind of fold this a little bit. Then there are these two on the back.
So cute.
Now that's not quite the same as the front characters.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be a little bit smaller. Then she also got Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
And I know these are on the front, but it's easier to see them like this. So there are the two little ones.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
I really like both of them. And she got All Hallows Eve.
Ooh, I like that one.
And this one, okay, so this one is cardstock. I can do this. There are the two little ones. Look at that RIP, and oh my gosh, look at the crow.
Man, I hope my gravestone doesn't say oops.
Nevermore. Oops. And then Katie got this. I don't think we showed this last week. It's the Sweetland of Liberty Blackbird Designs. I think, okay. Here, I'm gonna go this way. So here are the patterns in it.
Wow.
So some really pretty things. That house with the flag on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Katie is saying, "Oh, Mom, it's for you. It's all houses." And then I asked, and she got this for me. Here is my life after death. Jeff especially enjoyed that the whale here is eating people.
Oh.
They're in his tummy and they're out of his tummy, getting ready to go in.
Nice. I'm so excited to see you stitch that.
So you and I will be doing a long dog next year on Thursdays, if the baby allows it, right?
Yes.
And I think you're going to try and get Death by Cross Stitch, right?
Yes.
So, and I just thought it would be fun to get the other one and have them both going. So Life After Death.
Yeah.
And I love this. She gives a personalization alphabet, but there's also a little bird here. Then I'm to my Mother's Day stuff. Let me see if I'm all Mother's. Yep. So I only have 4 or 5 things left. Okay, Katie knew I would have to have this. Rabbits Around by JVW. And then I opened it up. Oh. Sorry, I got to get to the right spot. Then I opened it up, and there's this bonus chart.
Oh. So cute.
Have fun. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be fun to do. And also, I have been dying. I'm a huge Gilmore Girls fan. And
Mhm.
that's like my favorite show. Katie and I love that. We've owned it. We've watched it multiple times. I got a piece of 36 count Stars Hollow
Oh, fun.
linen. And if that wasn't enough, I also got a piece, and I'm not going to pull it all the way out. I'll pull it out like this, of 40 count Stars Hollow
Ooh,
linen. They're pretty
awesome.
close. I mean, that's R&R Reproductions.
Uh-huh.
So I just love it.
You're
And
really upping your neutral game this week.
I am. So does this fabric seem very tame for me?
It does a little bit, but it's kind of nice.
I used to stitch almost exclusively on R&R, and they have some lovely fun colors. But they also have the best tea and coffee dyes, as far as I'm concerned, around. I think I can show this. I got this little freebie from the Nerdy Needle. I'm going to just hold it back here. It says,
Mhm.
always stitching with a little bee.
How fun.
And I got it inside Cross Stitch for the Soul, 20 Designs to Inspire from Emma Congdon, Stitchrovia.
I'm so excited you got this. Katie told me that she was giving you this and asked if you would like it, and I was like, yeah.
Here are the 20 designs.
Oh,
So
no.
it's like the most awesome thing. One of my favorites, and I know you like lemons too. You can see most of this. This is a When Life Gives You Lemons.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh. And the patterns look big, and like I'm going to be doing really good with them. So it's just the coolest thing. So I'm really excited about it. So you did good. You gave good advice.
Well, I didn't give advice. She just showed it to me at the retreat, and she's like, do you think Mom will like this? Because I'm getting her this. And I'm like, yes, yes.
Of all the funny things, Katie told me that came from Target.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. I'm like, man, I need to go to Target.
I know, you got to up your game some, right? Uh-oh. So this is the book that all those stickers will go in, and I have to have it out for the next section. So I'm going to try and do a little shift here. Next are whips. You want to show your whips, and I'm going to shift a little bit. Be quiet.
So my first whip I'm going to show you, I worked a little bit more on Pretty Little Chicago last Sunday from Satsuma Street.
I love that.
I know, it's the best. And this is where I got on it. So I got quite a bit of progress.
You did
I started
great.
this on the first, and so I worked on it for 3 days. And this is over 1 on 28 count linen, so I'll bring my bobbin back. So those stitches are pretty tiny.
You're doing
really
beautiful things.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I was showing you the back of my fabric, so let me show you the front of it.
Oh, well, it looks good from the back. So
well, thanks. It's pretty tidy, but anyway, there's the front of it. Sorry about that. There was a peek at my back. And then this week I worked on starting on the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
I worked on Star Wars themed things. So I worked on Floral Death Star. This is from Rocking Horse Cross Stitch on Etsy. And I took a picture. This is where I was at on it before I started. And we worked on this one. Well, I worked on this one for 4 days. And I was able to get the top half of that pattern done.
That is so gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm really excited to get to mine now. I
Yeah.
mean, to like get into the guts of mine. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to pulling this back out whenever Mania is over. So I've really been enjoying that. And then, of course, Thursday, Hawk Run Hollow Day. I started on this block here, and this is Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. I started on this block, and this is where I got to on that.
That is so pretty.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be away from just like a bunch of solid stitching for a while. So I did the top part of the border here, and then the and that little plant that's underneath it. And then I worked on You Be Well on Saturday, and we already showed you that. So
Yeah. So I was looking, and I think your blocks are about 92 by 92, like mine, somewhere around there, right?
Yeah, it's 92 by 92.
Okay, so if they were solid, they would be over 8,000 stitches.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder we're not getting done every month.
Right, we were much too optimistic about this.
And they're not completely solid, at least not all of them, but still.
Right.
Okay, so I had 2 starts on the 4th because I started this one. It's Holiday Hoopla, 4th of July from Brenda Gervais. And I'm doing this one with Doreen Deskins, who was our winner. And she, I haven't seen her picture recently, but she's probably finished because that woman was moving on it. I am using a 36 count scrap of linen. It's either a 36 or a 40. And it might be a 40. I think it called for that, so I bet it is. And it's a scrap, like just something I had left, and I measured because I have my little hoop. So the first day I got the U put in, and the second day Sam got pants.
Very good.
And one of the teachers at school commented and made me laugh about it. And she's like, "No, Sam, too early for pants. Stay in the pajamas." The other thing that I started on the 4th, come up here, is this gorgeous, he's going to take a minute, floral Death Star from the Nebby Needle Design Company.
Oh, floral Darth Vader, right?
What do I say? I say Death Star.
Death Star, because I am doing Death Star.
Solidarity. Yes. Darth Vader. And I let Brendan pick what fabric I'm using. And he chose, I don't know if I have the tag in here. I know it's called Precious Metals. And I can't think who dyes it. But this is the reason that Sam didn't get any more love, because my goal was to get the whole thing outlined.
Wow, I didn't realize it was so big.
Yeah, this is 28 count fabric. So this is a wonderful tire dyes project. It's light enough fabric that it's easy to work on, and it's been really fun to do. So and now I'm to all the good stuff.
Nice.
So we'll see when I get back to that. I may keep him there, and he may just get worked on a little bit when I have extra time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also worked on my Hawk Run Hollow. These are my beautiful Judy bags. Remember, you can go join her group.
Yes.
Katie told me that she looked and there are over 100 members now.
Wow. Well, they're good bags.
They are. They're well made, and Judy loves to pick fabrics, so everything coordinates and it's fun. Okay, I'm just trying to get this. Okay, so this is my year at Hawk Run Hollow, and I got to start my favorite block of the year, which is this May block.
Mm-hmm.
And I got started on it really late that day, because I always get started really late. I did fill in a little more on my April, and that my floss is hanging here because I pulled the needle out. But I filled in the windows, that many of them. And then here, okay, see, I can't see it now. Ah, here is May. Can you read flowers?
Go up a little bit. There you go. Nice.
See, my fabric is too wide. I can't peek around it to see anything. So that's my May block, and I started on the little fence that says flowers, and that's almost okay. So just for perspective here, I kind of did a rough estimate, and I have a little over 450 stitches, not even counting the outside box border, which I didn't do on Thursday. So on Thursday, I did a little over 450 stitches on this.
Wow.
And that's all there is. I mean, that's when you look at perspective on how many stitches are in each block. And I'm still loving this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun to have a regular project that I visit every single week.
Yeah, well, and it's nice too because there are different blocks, so you get every month you get kind of that gratification of a new start.
Yeah.
The way we're stitching it.
And I think we both have. Do you have 2 unfinished? And
I have 3 unfinished. I've only finished the first block.
Okay. I have 2 finished. I have January and March finished, and I need to finish February and April. And I really need to go back and do February because I'm way more excited to stitch on April than I am on February.
Well, see, February I have a counting mistake, so I need to frog something somewhere. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do there. And then I want to do that one before I do March, because if I really messed everything up, I might have to take out March. So I should really start with February. And it has a huge house on it too, so.
I'll work on that. Yeah. What I love about that is that I'm doing it on 36 count, so I'm only using 1 strand of floss. And I have found out how much I love to just use 1 strand of floss.
Yeah, it definitely, because I always railroad my stitches whenever I use 2, and so I stitch a lot faster just using 1 strand.
That makes sense. Okay, stash, whips, we've done that. So now we're up to plans.
Plans. Ooh, it's going to be a good week. I'm really excited about this week in our plans.
Yes, especially today, right?
Yes. So today we are both starting Let Joy Be Unconfined from the Blue Flower. And this is a freebie that you can get. And that is what all of my silks are for. And I'm just so excited because I love this pattern and I've never worked with silk, so it's just exciting all around for me. I'm just super excited.
And you have fabric and everything chosen, right?
Yeah, so I have that fabric here. I can show you. And I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be at holding everything together.
Oh, so pretty.
So this is Color and Cotton in the color Fern, and it's just a 28 count Lugana. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I was waiting for you to get on so that we could film so that I could start working on this.
So I have this bag of Dinky Dyes, and I pulled it out and I looked at it, and really I think the colors are a little, it would be loud. Like I would have to convert a little, and I don't know if I would use this orange for your kind of mango-y one, or if I would switch and make it red.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty bright orange.
Yeah, yours is a peachy color, but do you see the one I'm pointing to? Mine is like orange.
This is like Cheetos. I mean, you can't really tell. Like it's a pretty bright one. Awesome. It's definitely the brightest of the colors that I have. So I think you could get away with using a bright.
I would really have to play. And I think that I had thought that, I know you have like some turquoisey colors, and I thought I had one. No, it's definitely a variegated one. And I held it up with this, with my tutu from Color and Cotton, and Katie did
Mhm.
not like it.
Mm.
She thinks that pink is too soft. So I had thought that I could maybe do my purple
Mhm.
or my blue from Doug and Vicky of Acctgforstitches, because those would show noise. They'd be noise.
Very nice.
But I also can go in and play and see if I have some more colors that I can try, because I have some dinky dyes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I'm just so excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's sampler week. How excited
Yeah.
are you for sampler week?
Oh, I am so excited. I can't stand myself. So maybe either maybe the tea dye, because it is a little bit darker than the Stars Hollow.
Mhm.
I have my colors all ready to go. They're all in a happy little bundle.
Mhm.
I am going to be doing the Jane Marshall 1857 fundraiser for 2 brigades of the New South Wales Rural Fire Service. So this, see, I want to touch the screen. Okay. Katie keeps getting notifications and I have to move them. So that's it. And I'll be doing mine in DMC, not these silks, but I have seen the DMC versions and it's beautiful. So
That's so
I'm
exciting.
really excited about that one.
And while you work on that, I'm going to revisit Aberlowney 1825 from Erica Michaels.
Which, how excited are you about
Oh my
that?
gosh, I am so excited. So last time I worked on this, I finished the alphabets. So I'm probably going to go in and do some of the borders around the alphabets. So we'll see
That
where
might
I
be
end
the
up.
fun stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some borders there, and then I need to read because this came basically with an instruction manual on how to stitch it. So I'll have to see what's next. I know that there's some over one stitching, like this verse that's down here is over one. So we'll just see where I go after I do those borders up there. But I'm pretty excited.
And then Saturday, we'll both be starting. This one is light.
Yes.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I'm so excited for this one.
And this one is from Barbara Anna Designs. If you haven't seen Michelle Bendy's version of this, you should go check out her pictures. If you follow her on Facebook or on Instagram, she has them on both places. And she's doing hers, I want to say, in sulky.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really pretty. I'm going to play, you know what? That dress on that fox might be perfect for the Color and Cotton that we just got in the Show Me box.
Ooh, you're right.
So that may be a good one. And I may put her on one of my neutrals. That could be, I may be using a lot of my neutrals.
Right. I'm trying to decide. I'll have to do a floss toss later on. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put her on more of a gray or if I'm going to maybe go for a navy.
Awesome. Yeah, because it's really a pretty, pretty pattern. I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to look. We'll be working on Hawk Run Hollow on Thursday because that's our thing. But we have Joy and our sampler to work on for all the rest of the week until Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just get a couple of days. I will have In Full Bloom from Stitch Rovia. And I have been trying to figure out, it's on a beautiful, let's see if I can get to it real quick. It's on a beautiful yellow fabric in their picture in the magazine. Yeah, there we go. That's what theirs looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I had told you that I didn't think I had anything yellow in my stash. Well, I found, this is called Summer Sunshine, that fades in and out.
Oh, wow.
Really cool. This one is 40 count, so it would be, it would be good. It wouldn't make it huge. And the other one I found is just a piece of 32 count yellow Belfast. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful yellow. Now, neither of them are that lemony color that's in there, but I would be okay with either of these. So that
Right.
is actually, I'm not doing it for another 2 weeks. But
So plenty of time to choose.
yeah, and play with it and get all my floss and stuff. It's been, I've been trying to make sure that I kit up my my project for the next week, my projects for the next week, at least 1 week ahead of time. And I really probably should have been doing better because I've heard, I mean, we all heard you say you had to wait a couple of weeks to get your stuff.
Right.
We did just get a notice from our cross stitch shop saying that they will be open starting on Tuesday this week, but they're only allowing 3 people in the shop at once.
Oh.
So if you and I and Katie went, we would be the only ones in the shop.
Well, that's the way it happens sometimes with us anyway.
So, I think probably there will be a lot of people there Tuesday morning because they will be excited.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know that they're going to be in and talking about framing with people, but and they've talked about that you have to have a mask. They have some hand sanitizer right inside the door that they want you to use the minute you come in, and then try to social distance. Well, I could see the 3 of us shopping, we would not social distance.
Well, there's not a whole lot of room in there to social distance.
We would, however, get Mexican food.
We would. Very important.
Oh, and something exciting. I should have talked about this in Stash. I was watching our friends Stitching with Friends, and this week it was Athena and Laura and Lisa, and they did a giveaway of some charts. I won a coffee chart and 2 needle minders.
I know they were talking about that last night after you left the chat. That's so exciting.
So the funny thing is that when I post on somebody's channel, it says the Pattern Queens because it's my everything's under the email that I set up
Right
for us.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, I don't know if this is Laura or if this is Keisha or what's going to happen. So
what you're telling me is I'm entitled to half of your prize.
I would like to stitch a coffee pattern. Absolutely. So anyway, those were our plans. And we did want to say one thing. So May has 31 days. And we were kind of talking about maybe trying to sneak in one more at the end. And I think we actually have the Evil Queen scheduled, right?
Yeah, we're starting that on the 30th.
On the 30th. Okay. So on the 31st, we wanted to challenge people to work on some Halloween patterns. Now, you can start them. You can work on existing ones. I may do the crazy thing that I have done in the past and sit down with a whole bag of Halloween projects and just work on one every hour or 2 hours and spend the whole day stitching on Halloween.
Right. Well, and this was Laura's idea, everyone. She said, well, maybe I could sneak in another pattern. And then she said, well, there are 31 days. Maybe it could be a Halloween pattern. Do you have any Halloween things you could start? Yes. I said begrudgingly, but I love to start new things, so it's fine.
You do. You're not hard to talk into it.
No.
The other thing I needed to talk about real quick is we need to set up a hashtag for our Let Joy Be Unconfined. So I'm wondering, you're quicker at this. Do you think there is Unconfined Joy for a hashtag?
I think that works. Unconfined Joy, Sal.
Yeah, and I don't know if there is already something out there. There shouldn't be with the Sal on the end.
Yeah, I'll look real quick.
Okay. You're definitely quicker than me.
Nope, doesn't look like there's anything by that name going, so.
Okay, so if you are joining us in starting your Blue Flower Let joy be unconfined today. I'm trying to write and talk at the same time. Then go ahead and stitch and then post your photos. You can post to Instagram or to Facebook. Generally, when I post to Instagram, I click the button and I post to my Facebook as well.
Mhm.
So hashtag unconfined joy Sal. And
Perfect.
you don't have to capitalize anything. I
No.
just did that so that you guys could see it a little better.
Mhm.
And really, you don't even have to know how to spell it because all the words are on the pattern.
That's true.
But I will be doing a floss toss when I finally get it together, and I'll probably post that. We should, if you would start it because you already have your stuff,
Mhm.
send that photo and use the hashtag and get us set up.
Yeah, because I will be starting it as soon as I get off of this.
I think he's just saying that we need to talk for another 3 hours on here before.
No, I have the starting madness. I need to go.
I am getting a little of that mania going where I feel like I can't wait. Except I did not want to stop on the Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's been nice. Everything that I've worked on so far, I'm like, oh, I just want to keep working on this. So
Yes.
that's been good.
And I look at my list of things upcoming and I'm still excited to see what's there and what I'm going to stitch next. So it's been good.
Yes, for sure.
So I think there's nothing left to say except thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming and joining us on this Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there, or anyone who just like kind of mothers their friends or their nieces and nephews or their pets. You know, it's a day for everyone.
It is. And even if you have 2 dads, they mother you.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I've been mothered more by my dad than a lot of other people.
So we use mothering as a verb also.
Yes, yes.
So anyway, we would love everybody to join us and just jump in and stitch it. It's a beautiful pattern. And it doesn't say anything about stay home or be well or any of those things. And all of those patterns are lovely. And I'm so thrilled that the designers came out with things. But this one is one that you can do and just think of it as Mother's Day for the year.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of a sweet piece.
Yes.
So with that, join us.
Yes.
And if you like what you see, click like and subscribe and come back next week where there will be more silliness and shenanigans.
Right. And comment. Talk to us. We love it.
Ooh, what do we want to ask them this week? What's your favorite Mother's Day memory?
Ah, that's a good one.
And it could be, like the favorite gift you got, the favorite gift you gave. It could be any of those things.
The favorite thing that you did for your mom.
Yep. So think of those things, comment, they'll be in there. And other than that,
Bye.
bye.
Have a good week.